Y'all, my ladies, it is literally 1 in the morning and I couldn't go to sleep.
My leader!
Today, my leader, I want to speak about hurt. How do you manage your emotions when you've been hurt? My leader, the emotions are real. They're not something to be ignored. They're not something for you to just brush over. We are humans and we feel emotions. How do I deal with the pain of being hurt? Leaders. So here I am today, the second week of school, and today's Monday, the 30th. I have 2 quizzes today. I got a bucket load of chapters to read today, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then how many Bible chapters? About 17 Bible chapters and a few other chapters from the other book. So I'm gonna be reading them over here. Got my handy dandy MacBook. I got my handy dandy iPad. Shout out to my little bro. Yeah. So I was excited. I'm hungry. I need to make some food. Yeah, I emailed my professor for a quiz that I took last week. I had scored a 44 out of 50. So I had missed 3 questions, but I emailed him because I only really missed 2. I did so much reading, all right? So much reading that I was able to correct the professor. Bruh, can I get a round of applause? But I didn't only correct the professor. I did it because I think other people may have missed the same question. So I brought it to his awareness. Hey, my leaders, you gotta go read, brother, read. Anyway, let's make some breakfast.
Yeah, I want to tell y'all something real quick, man. We all got people that doubt in our life. Not just people that's not close to us, but people that's close to us, my brothers, my sisters. And so, nobody's excluded. And the reason is, this happened to Jesus. Yo, I got close family members. Even as I'm pursuing my pastoral degree, that still got doubt. Don't know where this route is gonna head. Rebuking me, reminding me why this won't work. And so, what we don't do is, we don't take it personal. No. You take this energy. I'm angry. I'm upset because I'm a human. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this energy and I'm gonna go exercise. I'm gonna take this energy and I'm gonna go create something. I'm gonna take this energy and I'm gonna use it towards something that I'm called to use it towards. Not towards cursing somebody out. Not towards being angry, not calling somebody. No. I'm still going to create. I'm still going to work out. Matter of fact, my workout's going to be great. My passion going to be more fire. Why? Because we are not doing this to please people. I just got off the phone call. And instead of being mad at this person, I sent them a text message. I said, I love you. Have faith. Just have faith. My leaders, if we let men and people of this world determine our future, we will never become what God wants us to do. My anger will not be directed towards hate, but towards building. I love you, my leaders.
Yeah, I want to show y'all something. This is a quick hack that you use when you want to make some phenomenal waffles. So let's say you got waffles, okay? So these right here, Lego My Eggo waffles. You want to hack these and make them beautiful. What you do is, you take the waffle, kind of like what I did over here, and you throw this inside the microwave. You warm it for like a minute. See how it's soft? And what you do is, my lady, check this out. You take a butter, okay? Typically I use vegan butter, don't judge me. But you take this, check this out. My ladies, give me a second. Give me a second, I'm about to pop this thing open. Please. Don't use too much. Take about that much right here. Slap it in. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. Okay? And what you do is, let me show y'all this. Now that that's going, what you're gonna do is let that thing sizzle for a little bit. Let it sizzle. And when it's doing its thing, y'all leave it. That's when now you take, and then make sure your stuff is kind of on high as well too. You want that thing kind of steaming. It's quick for y'all. And then all you do is you slap this here, you slap this one here, very soft. You slap it, you just leave it there. Leave it there. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Let that thing sit. And then what you're gonna do, take your syrup, bring this over here. Check this out, man. Let this thing sit on a plate. You about to just really like decorate the plate a little bit. Just decorate it. Just decorate it. Boom. Scrambled eggs have come out immaculate. And after a while, my lady, once it starts to sizzle, you see the smoke flaring up. Take that thing, flip it. See that crush? How it's brown? I'm gonna show y'all. This one, boom. Flip that a little bit too, like so, like that. You see that? It's almost like you put it in the oven, but you didn't. It's a hack, my ladies. Got many cooking hacks, y'all. That right there is how you cook a fast breakfast. That's how you cook a fast breakfast, my lady. Try to notice something. What did I use on my eggs just now? I use mini peppers. Okay. What I like to do is I typically use onions. I typically put mini peppers like this, green, red, orange. I dice them up with onions, saute them with pink Himalayan sea salt, and you're good to go on your eggs. Your eggs gonna taste phenomenal. And so that's what you see here with the eggs. You see, you got your bell peppers in here, a little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt. Your eggs is done, and this is the one I use right here. You don't know if you've never been to the store. This right here is gonna set you right. Fine pink Himalayan salt. Absolutely incredible. Nothing like apple juice.
Yeah. I found a whole new route. This one got a lot of hills in it. I don't know why I'm doing these hills, but it's different. Like my other route was cool, but this one's just different. And so I just went upside one. I'm about to go down another one. I may still go to the lake too. It just depends. When you rocking the hills, it's different. Hey, what's going on, my brother? Yeah, when you're doing the hills, it's different. That incline, it like hits the calf muscles. So,
every day.
Yeah,
it's easy.
you feel it, huh? Yeah. He said he walks that thing every day. It don't get easy. So, like I said, man, let's take out our anger in different ways and keep smiling.
And if I don't keep these emotions in check, the next thing I'll do is try to force myself to sleep. And a lot of times that ends up in masturbation. So I'm here right now because I decided to do something different today and sit my behind at this desk, read some of the books that the many books that I gotta read for my university work, and just spit a message to you all. This message today, and I'm talking to you, Michael, comes because I didn't fall short tonight. Okay, this is about being angry. This is about emotions, man. I deal with emotions in many different ways, but not all of my emotions I deal with the same way. I'll admit, I have the ability to be at peace when I'm engaging in certain dialogue with certain people. Certain times I may be in a disagreement with certain folks because of my faith or just something, and I'm able to still be at peace. And this keeps me cool, calm, and collected where I don't have to go off and do something that I know I'm going to regret. But also, there's another way that I deal with stress, or emotions rather, and it's not so peaceful. So emotions, we're talking about our feelings. There's a way that I deal with my sexual emotions and my sexual desires and my sexual cravings that's not too pleasant. And today is about redirecting that focus. How do we redirect it? What are things that you can start doing today to do something different? You'll notice today in this video, I was offended. I was hurt. And instead of getting angry, getting back on the phone, yelling at somebody, texting somebody, I went out for a run. I went over to the Lake Austin. And upon going to Lake Austin, I felt a sense of peace. I took out my basketball, I do dribble runs where I just, anything that's literally that's in me, that's pent up, take it, dribble the ball, listen to music, get all of that steam. Why? Because it's better to take out our anger in certain activities and in different ways than to release our anger or our emotions in the way that the enemy wants us to vent. The enemy wants us to release our emotions through anger, yelling at somebody, cursing somebody out, smacking somebody upside of the head, road rage, beating somebody up, killing somebody, through pornography, masturbation, whatever it is, through sex, maybe abusing somebody and forcing sex upon somebody, doing a drug, being addicted to drugs, snorting a coke. I mean, there's a multitude of ways, man. Selling our body on the street, sleeping with a multitude of people. The enemy will love us to use our emotions and do something that is very destructive. And today was just, God reminded me today to be still. And it's funny because in my reading, we're reading in Matthew's, I'm reminded about the episode of them being in a storm. How Jesus was truly at peace, even in the storm. While everybody is emotionally riled up, thinking that Jesus Christ is neglecting them. It's like, no. When Jesus arrived, he presented peace to the tumultuous scenario, and he spoke peace into the environment. He spoke peace into the waves. He spoke peace into the storm. He spoke it. And this just reminds me that whenever we are here looking to get centered, the only way to truly get centered is first put our mind on Jesus Christ. Because when we put our mind on Jesus Christ, we're putting our mind on the highest authority that we can think of. And how would this authority act? How would Jesus Christ act in my scenario? He would pass over the offense, first and foremost. All right? And he would have a way better response than what you think you need to respond right now. What would Jesus do? It's the question.
If I get angry and I'm upset, God always reminds me to look at the calmness of the waves. Just look at that. Look how God calms the waves. And I always think about Jesus Christ, like he didn't bring the storm inside the boat. He calmed it. He spoke to it. And he didn't speak words of anger, but rather he spoke words of calmness, stillness, peace. This is what we got to do with our emotions. Remember this river, remember the lake, remember the water.